Okay, hello and welcome back everyone to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. We are now going to be playing the Order of the Giants DLC. So I played this game about 8 months back when, I guess, about a month or so after it launched. So we are on an RTX 5090, of course, at 4K with all settings completely maxed out. You can see graphics quality is supreme. It's full ray tracing quality with 4x frame gen. So we're getting about 40 FPS in terms of actual native frame rate, let's just say. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle was one of my favorite games of the year, genuinely. I really enjoyed how well done it was.
Easy, Jones.
All of the story, the action, and everything was so well done. And the graphics too, like, exceptionally good. Ray tracing and path tracing. Also, the ray traced hair, you can see Gina's hair. It's just absolutely stunning. Gina's hair just looks stunning. I see some distant object pop in. This is one of the most egregious when it comes to object popping, this level in particular. But this level aside, for most of the game, you don't really notice it. And the game really thrives on its lighting and character rendering. Water rendering is not as strong. So this level is not my favorite usually by a long shot. But yeah, you can see a ton of popping. So the frame rate is dipping into like 130, and this is at 4x frame gen. So that is not ideal, because that means that our actual input frame rate is only like 30 almost. So we'll leave it on 4x because it does produce noticeably better this thing. So I'm going to the Vatican. This is where our guy is supposed to be. Damn, that hair works. RTX hair just looks incredible.
I'm not the only one interested in Crescenzo. Well then, I'll look for more inscriptions.
Wow. Game feels incredible to play at this refresh rate with these settings. Played it on a 4080, and this is running at DLSS quality. There it ran at DLSS performance without frame gen at around 60. This is just exceptional, the experience. Yeah, some aspects of the visuals don't look all that much better because of path tracing. Particularly in caves and stuff, I think the lighting looks exceptional. Some aspects of the aspects of the scene, like hair rendering and all of that, subsurface scattering, they all look exceptional. But yeah, when I look at this from this angle, it just looks normal. But you can see...
He's gonna see through my disguise.
But you can see here, for example, a lot of the shadows and such, I would not expect to see that shadow without path tracing. Anyway, if I just start looking at how pretty the game is, I won't stop. So I'm gonna, wow, every last bit is captured, every last bit of detail. That's the primary advantage of path tracing. I think you capture all of those micro details which you otherwise would miss out with traditional rendering techniques. Anyway, let's get to the secret of the... No. Is it this?
Buona giornata.
Hang on, how am I supposed to... How do I start it? There was some way to start it. Mystery begins fieldwork by visiting Father Ricci near the Vatican. Okay.
Buongiorno, padre.
Is this the Fountain of Confession?
Salve.
Buon pomeriggio, padre.
Oh, Fountain of Confession is somewhere else. I have forgotten some of the controls, but I think I can figure it out as we play.
È assurdo. Non può dirsi rubare se ciò che prendi è già tuo di diritto, Pio. Vorrei capire chi è l'abito di quel prete.
Intruso!
Ehi, quell'abito l'hai rubato.
Oh, come
L'hai
on.
voluto tu! Ti vedo! Sei morto!
Non puoi niente contro di me.
C'è un intruso!
I forgot what the dodge is. We'll have to check out the control scheme. Okay.
Vediamo un po'.
Yes. Yes.
È assurdo. Non può dirsi rubare se ciò che prendi è già tuo di diritto, Pio.
What can I do for you, Father?
Well, what do you know about the legend of the Nameless Crusader?
I'm familiar with the story. Fierce warrior. Fought on the siege of Antioch, 1097 AD. Very tall, like a giant. They say he never removed his helmet. Why do you ask?
I am a conservator. When I was working in a casino over there, I discovered a hidden text in a mural. Can you believe it? It said that Il Papa... Shh, allora, Pio. Pope Paul IV had an item of this crusader in his possession, his helmet. And listen to this. The Pope kept this helmet in a secret chamber underneath the casino. But the black shirts have locked down the casino. All I want is confirmation that the secret chamber is real. I have to know if this is all true. Tieni, Pio.
Parrot looks ass.
Regrettably, Father Ventura kicked me out before I could find the entrance.
Say, how would I get down there? Hypothetically speaking, of course.
There is a key to the casino in my office. My bird will open a window for you.
Okay, sure. And sorry, what was your name?
Orlando Ricci. And this here is Pio.
Well then, I'll be back if I find anything. Father Ricci. Pio.
That would make me very happy, but don't disturb the site. I'm being forced out of the Vatican, so we have to meet elsewhere. Come to Palazzo Ricci, my house, just across the Tiber.
Palazzo Ricci, huh? Well, tell you what. If I see the helmet, I'll leave it exactly as I found it. Sound good?
Grazie, my friend. If you find anything, come to my house and let me know. D'accordo? Vai, Pio.
The bird's really gonna open a window?
Yes, Pio's very clever. I can't believe you dare to investigate this. Zina, in my office.
Vorrei capire chi è quel corretto si comporta in modo strano.
That bird's really gonna do it.
Thanks for that tip. It's been a while.
Oh. You seem to know your Roman history, Pio. Now, where is that key? They had the gold dagger of Mithras and lost it. Stepped on Ventura's toes, huh? Now I'm curious.
This is all just to show path tracing. It serves no purpose other than that. There's a small delay in updating the frame. You can see that. Why is the underside glowing slightly? Where is the key?
Paul IV had a lot of enemies. Maybe Richie's really onto something. This must be it.
Papa se la passa meglio del duce, eh?
Abbassa la voce. Tranquillo, non si sente nessuno.
Già.
Sì, meglio verificare la sua idea.
Damn it. He's on to me.
Ci avverrà da
Okay, this scene looks exceptional. Oh yeah, let's go. Indoor lighting scenes like that just look exceptional. With the light beaming in and the reflections and the colors being captured accurately. Like the whole room is colored in this pinkish glow. That is exceptional.
Wow. Impressive. What does that inscription say? Holy Expeditions. Mentions the nameless crusader. And the Antiochene secret will remain in its sacred care. Secret of Antioch. Huh. Richie's playing a dangerous game.
Clearly. Is Richie just a priest? I was recently playing Final Fantasy 16 on the PS5 and on PC. So on PC, I have it at 4K DLAA with 120 FPS. But for some reason, the game just looked off. Even with the mod for unlocking cutscenes, it did not quite look quite right because that mod wasn't available everywhere. So that's a problem. As in, some of the pre-rendered cutscenes couldn't be fixed. Secondly, the game felt weirdly too smooth at 120 FPS, whereas it felt perfectly fine at 30. It feels like the game was designed to be played at 30. This game, on the other hand, feels exceptional at 180 FPS. I mean, of course, it is with frame gen, but even so. This, Cyberpunk 2077, all of these games, for some reason, they just work so much better at these higher refresh rates. But, okay, where am I supposed to go?
Curious. The Pope. Maybe this guy was also looking into giants. Antioch. And there's an indentation. been a giant. Who left you here? Folks, right at home here. Antioch, where they sent the giant.
Oh wow, that I did not expect that to work right away.
I bet this leads to the Pope's secret chamber. Wow, impressive. Holy Expeditions. Mentions the nameless crusader. Holy Expeditions. Mentions the nameless crusader. And the Antiochene secret will remain in its sacred care. Secret of Antioch. Huh.
I have no idea why putting that in Antioch worked. Also, I just noticed this is Acre or Acre, as I believe they used to call it. This is where the first Assassin's Creed game would take place. Acre was one of the locations for the first Assassin's Creed game, along with Damas and Jerusalem.
Rats.
That should have caught on fire, but fine. Suspension of disbelief and all that.
Huh. Guess this is it. Looks like the Pope didn't get very far here. From a Greek blacksmith who forged a giant bull helmet for a gladiator.
Oh, that's the helmet.
Oh, fitting if you're a big fella. Wonder who made this. This is research on another giant. Who is she? What do we got here?
He told you not to disturb it, but of course you had to go ahead and take it.
Key and parchment. Whether the secret order of... You were deposed as one of the Crusaders. Enter the city of Antioch, find the sacred relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. This angle's no good. Interesting. Holy Expeditions mentions the nameless crusader. And the Antiochian secret will remain in its... Wow. Impressive. Where does this lead?
Some of the most fun I remember having in Indiana Jones was the diversity of locales. I remember this entire section where, there was the Vatican section, and the section in Sukhothai was different, Iraq was different, Iran, whatever. And the section in, what do you call it? Shanghai, that was exceptional. That was one of my favorite sections. So far, I'm still waiting for the game to pick up the pace.
It's some fountain. Not a fan of the snakes, though.
Interesting. Okay.
A water maze. Platforms with snakes on them. These gates turn.
Wait, hang on. Let's just,
I can use this.
Seems like we'll have to figure out some way to get all platforms to lift off, basically. Okay. Can we leave it here for now? That's one. Something isn't right.
Impressive for a snake. That did it. Masterful craftsmanship.
Okay. Ah, I see. Now all of those should get water, basically. Okay. Which ones? These ones. So now that is the second part of the puzzle. As far as this is concerned, okay, there are a couple of paths by which even this can work. Let's see. Unlock 2. Now it needs some. Divert it to here. Okay. Sure, so this is in the right position. Sure. This is one key area where I see things. These are the only two entry points. That. This is fine. I don't think this is this. This one big one. Yeah, or from. I'm almost there. Yep. Do it.
Piece of cake.
The puzzles here actually require some amount of thinking, which is quite nice. Reach the statue.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Be there, pass forward. Okay. Why am I not able to get up onto that? Have to get up to this point. Okay. Okay, where to now? These are very well designed levels. It reminds me of the old Prince of Persia. It's like just getting to that place is a puzzle. How do we get to the statue? The statue's over there. We need to get to there. Oh. My bad.
Not sure this is what they had in mind when they built this.
Also, why am I...
Still got it.
But once I got in the meat of the gameplay with the puzzles and stuff, it started to get really fun. I think there was some it was slightly slow initially, but now I'm like, I'm in now. How am I gonna... see all of that extra detail because of the subsurface scattering and things like that at 4K past.
Trusty old whip.
Even at 1440p, I do not know if it will be that crisp, that visible, because these are very subtle details which you only catch on in 4K. Also, I really love this system where it's like when Indiana is being super Indiana, like doing things like this, climbing around like an explorer and stuff like that.
That was longer than I expected.
You get to see him do all of that cool stuff, but otherwise it's in first person. So it's not exactly first or third person, it's balanced to give you that sense of immersion versus seeing Indiana do Indiana things. I think that's really well done here.
That's not a good sign. Let's take a look. Huh. You're an interesting fellow.
Is one of the giants. Right. Find a way out. Okay.
Got a feeling you're here to stop me.
What do you mean? What did I do?
Only out there! Look, Azul!
me, Indiana Jones. I don't know why. When in Indiana Jones, it's comical and it's not taken very seriously. It's funny, but I just recently played the MGS3 remake. There, I don't know. It wasn't like watching a comedy skit. It was just annoying at times. I have no idea why, but here it feels very engaging and fun to watch. That was just a rat thing.
Come on! Stupid thing.
Rats. How many giants are they hiding around here? Those pipes ain't old. Maybe this leads out.
The exit ob sewer without a key.
That black shirt dog. Maybe they got a boat I can use.
That was a lot of effort. I didn't exit right after sitting that place. What? Why?
sei? Quanto devi sì, dacci dentro! Il colpo! Non puoi nascondere! Uomo a terra qui! Ha beccato uno dei nostri! Chissà cos'era. Strano. Mi sa che non era nulla. No, forse non era nulla. C'è qualcuno là? Che cos'era? Oh cielo! C'è uno a terra qui! Forza! Concentrazione! Ma cosa? Che strano! Ah, niente. Sarai gatto. Ma che? C'è qualcosa di strano. Cos'è stato? Che strano. Cerchiamo il giro. Alleato a terra! Ti ho trovato! Fin troppo facile!
Rich's place is just across the river.
Of course.
hide in Cloaca Maxima. Only one way to go.
Isn't this literally the way through from sea now? We just exited the sewers to enter the
Not far
city.
from Palazzo reaching out.
Riesco a sentire la macchina. Forza, arrivo. Chi è qui? Alto là! Fermo!
I'm gonna need a bath. Now we need 2 baths.
Oh.
Questo è un labirinto. Un labirinto grosso. Insomma, come facciamo?
Non lo so. Hai la mappa?
Non ce l'hanno data la mappa.
Cosa? Diamine.
What was that sound?
Oh no.
Le guardie rimarranno in posizione.
Per adesso sì. Si avvicina l'ora della cena.
Certamente, Benito. Autista!
Non dovete preoccuparvi, amico mio. Padre Ricci verrà presto.
Certo, Benito. E grazie. Ancora.
E che cos'era quello? È andato sotto la macchina, credo.
Non preoccupatevi, non preoccupatevi.
Un po' di sano esercizio fa bene alla digestione.
Benito, per favore.
Ma dove ti sei infilata?
Lasciate, lasciate.
Bene, bene. Vediamo cosa abbiamo qui. Padre Ventura. Credevo foste un uomo casto e puro.
Benito.
E non dimenticate la vostra promessa, Ventura. Siete voi ad avere la chiave della sala del tesoro, giusto?
Ti scongiuro, Benito. Non qui.
Via, via!
Si mangia, eh?
Well, this has gotten a lot more interesting. I better check on Father Ricci.
Jesus!
Togli dalla strada, idiota!
Mi scusi, mi dispiace.
No.
Look at those
Where's the
reflections.
palazzo?
Jeez.
Gotta get a better view. Palazzo Ricci, guarded by black shirts.
Why is he animating it half refresh?
Avrai un telefono. Lo sai che cosa penso di Mussolini? No, quello tienilo pure per te. Indossa la camicia, canta.
Gira i tacchi, non puoi entrare. È un'area riservata. Ultimo
Ricordi che ti voglio vedere. Ma ne vedi differenza fra le due.
Che bella giornata. Non vedo l'ora di godermi la parata di domani.
troppo caldo per le parate. Peccato in chiesa.
Ci sarà il doce. Secondo te cosa sono venuti a fare qui a Ventura?
Dicono che Ventura stia dando la cazzo a un sacerdote.
Un sacerdote? Perché?
Non lo so. Magari sono solo voci.
Ehi! Non puoi stare qui! E arrivederci! Fagli vedere come si fa! Potrei batterti anche
Fascist.
dormendo!
Terrible taste.
Combatti come una mammoletta.
piangere! Forza, fatela fuori!
E sarebbe una lotta? Alto là! Sì, mandalo, ti vedo!
Ehi, là, fermati!
Pezzi!
Torna da mammina!
Allora, hai paura?
Meglio andare a vedere.
Peccato!
Abbattetelo!
Che coda!
Sì!
Ti vedo!
Fermati subito! Ora ricarico! Tieni!
Almeno provaci! Le pallottole non è fuori!
Oops.
Fuoco volante! Tu! Intruso! È ferito! Goditi questo!
È stato un colloquio al ministero. Ho chiesto a un contatto del partito. Al ministero. A lavorare.
Che bella giornata.
Credo di aver sentito qualcosa.
Quel rumore. Meglio dare un'occhiata.
Fascist. Terrible taste. Old Roman hors d'oeuvres.
Ho sentito qualcosa. Alt, non puoi stare qui! Alto là!
Intruso! Hai paura? Non farmi ridere!
Che succede? Ehi, micio micio?
Intruso! Adesso sei morto! Prendetelo!
Come on, come on.
Puoi farcela! Là, trovato! Prendetelo! Non fatelo scappare!
Ehi, alto là! Non hai speranze! Ora ti vedo, furbetto!
Basta così, sospendo la ricerca.
Ah, che bello! Quanti anni ha?
Eccolo là!
Affrontiamolo! Sei organizzato. Te ne pentirai!
Hai paura di me?
Cool.
If you're here, Ricci, you better be hiding. Christians faced defeat in La Forby. Seems like the nameless crusader died there, from a long time ago. The monster of Crete, giant gladiator favored by Emperor Nero. Black shirts missed this. A giant gladiator they call the monster of Crete.
Where am I supposed to go?
Fascists. Someone really should teach them how to clean up after themselves.
Nope, nope, not a chance, not over there. Again, I genuinely do not know.
Wouldn't be surprised if there's a hidden passage somewhere.
Hidden passage. Where?
Open sesame.
No più. Non siamo più i benvenuti a Roma. Lo so. Se Dio lo vorrà, riusciremo a trovare il toro. E allora tutto cambierà.
Father Ricci? It's me.
Oh, please come in. Look who's here, Pierre.
His black shirts still seem to like you.
They destroyed my home, but luckily they didn't find this place. Ventura has no love for history. I searched for truth, but they... Ah,
Yeah, tell me about it. You mentioned a bull earlier.
did I? Well, I discovered a link between the Roman Mithras cult and the Nameless Crusader.
The bull slayed by the god Mithras.
That's the one. But it's a long shot. Now tell me, my friend, did you find the secret study and the helmet?
I found this. It's an early Roman...
The Arcanum Tripartitus.
Exactly.
You found it! Praise God.
There used to be 3 pieces that assembled into a cylinder roll. I've seen something similar before.
You have?
Sure. Assemble the pieces, then you can read the secret message written on it. Oh, may I?
Of course.
Subsurface scattering.
I think you are right. The cylinder must hold the secret of not only the Nameless Crusader, but 2 more very large people. Giants, if you will. Some call them the Magnopotami. Look at this.
3 giants worshipped by the Mithras cult.
Yes. If only we had the other 2 pieces. Maybe we can find them in here.
Interesting.
I love how all of this is shot like a movie with those panning shots and those translucent fades and everything.
The Magnopotami, the mighty ones of the gates. Or the rivers. The Potomi were Greek river gods.
That's as far as I got. But there are 1,000 rivers in Italy.
The river of purification. Of course. It's the Cloaca Maxima. And they're right here.
You, my friend, are a genius. It is the safest way to Cloaca Maxima.
And me
luck, my
already.
friend.
This is gonna loop back to.
Fish sauce.
Where's the boat? Oh, right there. Oh, there's a way to reject cane, okay.
But arrest
Sei patetico! E sarebbe una lotta? Drogato, schifosa canaglia!
What? Come on. What difficulty am I playing it? I think I'm playing it normal only. Moderate, yep.
C'è qualcosa di... Alleato!
Ehi! Torna da mammina! Arrenditi finché puoi! Ti stendo per bene! Ecco la porta! Ma almeno sai come si combatte! Ah, ti vedo! Sei morto! Cosa luta i denti! Abbattetelo! Distrutto! Alleato a terra! Provato!
Give it a rest!
Long way down. Hell, I can think of better places to get lost.
Come va là sotto?
Scendi e vieni a vedere!
Puoi scordartelo.
No worries. Just stay, rested dove sei.
Accidenti! E questo! Uomo a terra, aiutatelo! Hands! Cammino a terra! Sei patetico! Eccolo là! Sei morto!
That was cool.
Huh. Hello there.
Let me see my... That is so cartoonish. That is how they animate him. Otherwise it just won't be visible. Like...
happened to you?
Ehi! Che gli hai fatto?
Easy there, pal.
Dove sei, codardo? Fatti vedere!
What's this?
Dio santo.
Hai visto nessun altro?
No, solo questi due.
È svenuto. Che cosa diamine ci fanno qui? Le camicie nere ci stanno addosso.
Parlavano di un ladro di barche. Forse è questo che stanno cercando.
Speriamo. Forza, non perdiamoci in chiacchiere.
Per Mitra.
Per Mitra.
From Mithras.
Oh, okay, this is the same place we came before.
Civilization was built on sewers like this.
Arcano Ascending.
Curious.
Water physics are very weird. Okay, I'm not. I don't know, this feels like the main path, but I feel like I'm coming back to this. I don't want to accidentally trigger the main story without seeing everything I want to, but I feel like that is the...
Resilient tree. Interesting curio. Fascinating. Gibarim, a nameless crusader. That's a cylinder piece he's holding. Clearly is something here. I see a sword over there. How do I get up there? Pretty sure that ain't it. All of these doors are locked. Can't. Okay, so basically this is what we're looking for. Huh.
Right
that
here.
Looks like a scepter. The story of a nameless crusader starts here.
Okay, it won't fit in everything. Huh. Alligast Navum Primum Lucum. Okay, this is genuinely a mind-bending puzzle. The ship anchored and he watched the morning light. He reached Aethopolis when he knelt facing west. Reached Aethopolis where he knelt facing west. Weird. No, I don't need to put it there. I'm going to put it here. Nameless Crusader sailed on Halligas to distant lands. He reached Aethopolis. The ship anchored as he watched the morning light. Reached Aethopolis. No, it doesn't work with that. I genuinely don't get it. Aethopolis, the ship is on top. What am I supposed to do here? Somehow I'm supposed to arrange these, or... Nameless Crusader sailed on Halligast to distant lands. The ship anchored and he watched the morning light. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a picture. I am genuinely confused.
That's it.
Huh?
There's got to be more of these scepters.
Nameless crusaders sailed on Haligas to the distant lands. The ship anchored and he watched the morning light. Huh? Huh? I'm just genuinely confused. I have no idea how I solved that. Facing west. What? How is this facing west? Isn't this east? East. Okay, the sun is to the right of the... Weird. I'm still not sure why that worked out the way that it did, but...
There's got to be a way to unlock them. Let's see what this does. Oh, good. Fire. Better hurry. Oh boy. I don't want to get burned. That's not good.
He didn't let go. What? I turned it the wrong way.
Let's see what this does. Oh, good. Fire.
The fire effects look bad. The lighting is good, but the effects themselves do not look great.
Better hurry.
Why is the input taking so long? That is just so stupid.
Oh, good. Fire. Better hurry. Oh boy. I don't want to get burned. Last one. Right, going through hell to get this.
Not in here.
Looks like another part of the story.
A fortnight later, the nameless Crusade's men seized the treasures of Nakhla. Clashing against the shields, the enemy was driven to the nearby ruins. At the castle of Horus, their fortress. Eastern Fort, eh? Already Castle Nakhla Hagus. A fort on the east. I don't think this is it. What is this about? Nakhla Pagus. Yes, this is there. Ah. I see no problems here. Why are you inserting in the wrong one? Come on, come back here. Ori Castle and the fort. This is just such a weird puzzle on Nakhla Pagus relative to I am genuinely confused. The puzzle hints are just so weird. How is this related? A fortnight later, Nakhlas. Okay. The castle of Horus. A fortnight later, the nameless Crusade's men seized the treasure of Nakhla. I don't want to keep pulling this up. I'm gonna have to take a picture of this. This is stupid. Need this with me, side by side, as I. Okay, this should help. No. I said Castlum. This is Nakhla Pagus. What is this though? Okay. This is strange. These are unrelated. So it seems to be mostly here. Okay. Not Rudera, no. It is related to Nakla. Men seize the treasures of Nakla, clashing against their shields. I don't understand which is north here. This is so abstract. I genuinely do not know what I'm gonna have to infer from this. A fortnight later, the nameless Crusade's men seized the treasures of Nakla, clashing against their shields. The enemy was driven to the nearby ruins. I am genuinely confused. What? I took a hint picture and it shows me something. I genuinely don't understand. How are these things related? Very immersion breaking this puzzle. Like, even with the solution handed to me, I'm not able to get it. It's so weird. Right and upside down. What? You have made it right and upside down. What? What? Oh.